One of the most misunderstood topics within the healthcare industry as of today still is what is the difference between a healthcare agency and a home care agency? Hi, I'm Joe Lorenzana,
And I'm Elisa
and
Lorenzana.
we're the owners of A Better Solution in Home Care.
So, what is home care? Home care is non medical. So, therefore, they cannot administer medications, but they can just remind the person to take them at a certain time of the day. So, what often people do is they organize weekly or even monthly, they'll organize the pills into a case. That makes it very easy for the caregiver to just take it out, hand it to the person for them to take. Another difference between home care and home health is that home care is more long term. The caregiver is there for between 4 hours. Most agencies have about a 4 hour minimum, up to 24-hour round the clock, 24 hours, 7 days a week. Home care, unlike home care will mostly deal with the activities of daily living in the home. That can be meal preparation, laundry, showering, grooming, transportation services, or grocery shopping. These can all be done by a home care agency. To pay for home care, it's primarily private pay. Reference our video on how to pay for home care for more details. So what is home health? Home health, on the other hand, is a medical service. It includes occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, and wound care. It can be within 1 to 3 hours per week. So, of course, it's a lot shorter term. They're just stop-in visits by the skilled therapist or the nurse. They stop in, provide the service, and then they leave. So this 1 hour stop in, 3 hours throughout the week, that's often not enough. So your loved one may need more services that the home care agency can provide throughout the day to prevent those falls, to keep them healthy, to help them to age in place safely. Home health, because it's a medical service, is usually covered by insurance and Medicare or Medicaid. So home care and home health work together. So you want to have the home care agency there at the same time in the home that the home health agency is there, the same time as the physical therapy, the occupational therapist, the speech therapist is there. Because that home care agency, the caregiver in the home, needs to see what specifically the needs are and what specifically the exercises are that the physical therapist is prescribing, so they can continue to have them do those exercises throughout the week.
Yeah, a home care agency and a home health agency working in conjunction is probably the best symphony, if you will, if you want, of care for your loved one in the home, because you have both disciplines in conjunction at the home. And a home health agency is, since they're typically paid for by insurance, so therefore that part, since it gets expensive from a medical standpoint, that's covered. A home care agency, since it's private pay, has a lot more flexibility to fill in those gaps so that we can overall prevent any fragmentation of service.
To learn more about our services and learn more about how we can help, go to absihc.com/Raleigh.